The man slammed the brakes after seeing a vision of a demon flash before his eyes, causing his car to flip and ejecting him onto the ground, where he lay unconscious. Out of nowhere, a figure appeared before him, an old man leaning on a cane, watching him. Assuming it was some sick prank, the man threw a punch, but his fist passed right through. The old man reappeared behind him, placed a hand on his chest, and spoke of a contract with hell. With a single tap on his back, Johnny collapsed. When he came to, the old man had vanished. Johnny brushed it off as a hallucination from the crash and went on with his life. But those 10 years changed him in ways he never expected. As the decade-long pact neared its end, strange things began happening. His hands wouldn't cool down, no matter what. Feeling an inexplicable pull, drawn to the streets, he suddenly raised his arm. And there, standing before him, was the same man who had caused his accident a decade ago. The contract was due. Johnny's body moved on its own to mount at his bike. With a single stomp of the crystal staff, the motorcycle roared to life, shooting forward in a blaze of fire and lightning. Trees along the street burst into flames without being touched. Cars exploded in his wake, leaving a scorched trail behind him. A traffic cop pulled out a radar gun, only for it to explode in his hands, sending him flying. He was taken to a warehouse on a motorcycle and thrown off. Then, smoke began curling from his eyes. With every step he took, flames licked at the ground beneath him. Trembling, he looked at his hands as his skin peeled away, his eyes igniting with hellfire. The flames grew, consuming him until nothing remained but a charred, skeletal figure, a bald, burning skull. When he looked up, he saw a man clapping at him. He told the man in front of him to go back to hell. Immediately, a cloud of smoke appeared behind the man, followed by someone flying toward him, knocking Johnny off his feet and hanging him on a chain. Johnny grabbed him and pulled him down, but after taking just a few steps, he was hit by a puddle of water. It seemed like there was something in the water, but before he could react, he was hit by a large truck. The truck driver got out, thinking he had taken care of Johnny, but a skeleton hand grabbed his shoulder and punched him, sending him flying several meters away. The driver looked up, only to find half his face missing, but it returned to normal within seconds. Johnny wrapped his chains around the creature, and within moments, it burned to a crisp, collapsing into a pile of embers with a single tug. He coiled the chains around himself, whistled, and his ride came roaring toward him. The moment his skeletal hands touched it, the bike erupted into flames, transforming into a blazing hell cycle. Johnny mounted it and vanished into the darkness.